favorites, welcome to Favorites with Laura. So today we have a Temu haul. It's not too large. Some items I bought, two items for my husband for his birthday, but it just showed up, so it's kind of late. But he knew it was coming and I got him something else, so he didn't go without. But I'm anxious to see them, and then I got a couple of little tidbits for myself. Not too much. So how's it going today? I don't know if it's going to go up on Tuesday or Wednesday, but either way, I hope your week is going well and that it's a sunny place where you're at. It's getting a little cold, so it's not so much that it's like it's comfortable outside. You need like a sweater weather, but inside my house seems pretty well insulated because it is freezing in here. We don't have central heat. We have these like little like cadets, they call them, in each room, and they're built into the wall. They're old-fashioned, and they take electricity and they take a lot of energy cost-wise to run. So we're hardy here. We try never to turn them on, and we have to get some wood for the winter so we can burn it, and then we have a gas fireplace. But again, we don't turn that on until it's like it's got to be a snowflake outside. So yeah. And then I have a portable little heater, so I just move that room to room. So that's what we do. What are you guys doing? You just go outside because it's probably still warm where you're at. So anyway, let's get into the Temu haul. I am affiliated with Temu. However, I bought all of these items. I will have the links below. And if you're interested and you've never purchased, or it's been over 2 weeks since you had the app downloaded to your phone, then you could click my link, download the app, and take advantage of as if you're a brand new user and get all those different coupons. I think it's a $100 coupon bundle, saving 30% on your first order of certain items. And yeah, so, and then you can put my code in at the end and just see if it saves you anything additional. I don't know that it does, but it's FAV70814, I believe. And we will go from there. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? So let's see, the first thing up, what is this? Oh, so I made some bracelets, and I wanted some more of these now you can make these with cords by just braiding them, pulling them through these little adjuster rings, which I did get from Temu also. But these were $5.75 and you get 10 of them. So I did spend $20 and got a supply. And they're just random, but I'm looking at them, and these are perfect Christmas colors, which are just what I was looking for. You get 10 of them. So there's one set, and they're just like a cord that's already has the loops or the jump rings at the end for me to attach my pieces, my jewelry pieces that I put on here. I make out of polymer clay, little charms, and they look, here's how they work. These are so nice. I really wanted the ones that had the finishing parts to the ends. So it looks like this. Okay, some of them are just knotted and they don't have the metal piece at the end, but I like the metal piece. And then they're totally adjustable. So that's what I liked about these. So they will fit any wrist size, okay? Because what I do is I add my charm here with jump rings. Let me just make this expanded here. I would add my charms, but when I'm selling these, because I don't know what your wrist size is and I want it to be custom or work for every wrist size, since they are adjustable down there, I'm going to add extra beads and just more accents. It just gives me more flexibility to make this even prettier. So I love these colors. You have that green. Don't they look like Christmas colors? And then there's even more in here. So you get 10 to a pack. For $5.76, that's a bargain, you guys. That is a bargain. So it's already 50 cents. Yeah, it's about 50 cents for each one there. A little bit. Yeah, so you can't beat that. And of course, look at the raspberry one here with a little sparkle in there. So I'm happy with that. Then I found these, and I think that these are a good deal. If you need arch supports or a little cushion insert for your shoes, which I need in almost all of my shoes. You can get them at Walmart. They're still going to be, I say, the minimum $5 or something. So I got a set of each of these. So one set for my husband, because it is a larger size, I guess, and maybe more sturdy. It's firmer for the arch support. These are now $5.74. These, the harder ones, are more costly. I've even had a pair sent to me a couple years ago from a promo company, and I think they were like $60. I'm like, okay, so he'll be happy that those came in. And then I bought 2 pairs of mine, and I have another free pair coming because I like them. You do have to replace them here and there, but these were $2.93. And I think they're all adjustable, just like the ones you buy at Walmart or the drugstore. So, and I just need the little arch. I can never wear, I like wearing Keds, I like wearing Converse, but I can't wear them without any support because they have no support in those shoes. They're flat-footed shoes. Flat-footed, I tell you. Okay, so I did get a couple. Okay, let's just see here. These, I don't know, these struck my fancy, so I had to get them. These were $5.81, which is typically not what I would pay. How many pieces? I get 10 random pieces. I was hoping that I get at least 2 of each color, and looks like I got two that don't have a mate, so they could be pendants or something else. But these are like acrylic beads. I don't think they're glass. They might be glass. I think they're acrylic though. But you only get 10, and they look like this, but you can't really tell what's all in here, right? Okay, so I have rose gold. There is a brass one. And let me just, well, they all kind of vary a little bit. Let me just show you one. They have like a little crown inside of them. So I thought, man, that's really cute. Probably be good for pendants. There you go. I'm closer to my camera, can you tell? It's much easier to get this picture in focus for you. There you go, there you go. See, it's got a little crown metal piece in there. Yeah, these might be good for pens, because I think they're wide enough to put on a pen. I'll have to check that out. I don't have one in here, or else I would, because that's in a different area. But yeah, these are acrylic, they're not glass. So that is a unique buy. Now those were $5.87, a little bit more than I would pay, but yeah, I think that's a good deal for such a unique bead. Okay, and they look like, do they tell me the millimeter? No, but I'm thinking these are at least 15 or 16 millimeter. Okay. And then this was a bundle. So whenever I find something I like, usually if they have a bundle down in the color variations, usually the last thing that they'll show you as an option to buy. So this one had a bundle. Okay, so this as a bundle was $3.05 to me. It's now $6.84. Now, as a bundle, it's still available as a bundle for $6.84. But they sell it in different colors, not as a bundle. You get the same amount in a single pack, 1 pack of these, which I think tells me I have, these are 10 millimeter, and you get, I think I wrote down 37. Yeah, you get 27 pieces to a pack, okay? So you could buy one color, okay, 27 pieces for $6.85, or 84, sorry, or you could get the bundle for $6.84. Now, to me, I got it as a bundle for $3.04. So I think that's what I said, right? $3.04, $3.05. And so that was a good deal. So I got 27 in this color and 27. What are they? They're beads, of course. These are black Clover ones. They're double-sided, and they're dainty. They're a little smaller than some of the bracelets I have. And then these are clear ones. And they call them white, but they're not. They're clear. Those are clear. So, yeah. And they just have them on a string for shipping purposes. But I loved that shape, and that was a good deal for both of them. All right. I told Tammy there wasn't a lot of beads in here. There's one more. So this was one of my free items on Temu Circle. You get approximately 127 pieces. I think they would have looked great with this earring set. I didn't realize I had bought these. I forgot. Temu Circle takes a while to come out, but these earrings that I made, these would look great with. These have like that abalone kind of, they're called freshwater natural stone. I don't know if they're natural stone, but they could be. They have that iridescent look to them. 172 approximate pieces, 4 millimeter, $386. I got them for free, and they are dainty. Let me just make sure I don't fall. And this is what it looks like. That's a really pretty set. Yeah, I like those. I like those a lot. And they have like a little gray tin, white, and pearl look to it. And that would have looked great to these earrings that I made. I could have added that. But you know what? I have more to make, so that's going to be really pretty. I like that string. I've not bought anything like that from Temu. So that is a new find or purchase for me as far as the style goes. Okay, that's that. Temu Circle, one of my free gifts from Temu Circle. Oh, this is cute. Now, these were kind of pricey. I mean, everything's going up. But these are 18 karat gold plated, okay? So when I want to do a little extra, they're sold out now, but when I searched, there were like so many different variations. If you can't find exactly this one, you can find others. So you get 10 of them in here. They already come with the jump ring, and they were $685 at the time of my purchase. Oh my gosh. And I was worried that these were going to be, because I had looked at some pictures and I thought that they showed a seam. These do not. So I'm very, very excitedly happy. I'm very happy with this purchase. Okay, so they're just little tiny crosses. You can make charms out of them. They have the jump ring on it already. And they are gold plated, 18 karat gold plated. So there you go. Yeah, and I like how chunky thick they look. Okay, so got 10 of those in there. And then these are 18 karat gold plate. I was trying to find some of my designs. I kind of just like want to bump up the quality for a little bit more for certain people's flavor and taste. And others, yeah, I know they don't want to spend that. But 18 karat gold plated with a CC stone. You get a set of 4, $284 each. So I can make 2 sets with each pair for $284. And here's what they look like. They're little like the fish hook kind of thing. And here's what the gold, I got them in gold and silver. Aren't those pretty? Those are nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, those would be nice to have. And again, I got them in silver. These both were from the same seller. There's the silver ones. You kind of see them in the package here. And then I was able to find a different seller that sold a little bit more. They look a little different. You get 20 pieces in each. They're not the plated, golden yellow and silvery. 20 pieces each, $355 each. So I can do 20 pairs for a little less. They do have a stone in them, probably just like a rhinestone. Feel is heavy, and they have some in texturized stamp. So they're pretty. They're just as pretty, but they're definitely going to give you a similar look for less. Where I can price the other ones a little higher. These can be a little less. So very cute, very demure. And you get 20 of them in there. Okay, those are nice. I like that. As long as they stay tarnish free, right? So speaking of that, let me just put these away. I got them in silver too. Same price. I wrote them down here so I would know. Yeah, those are cute. I like those. and they just slip onto your ears. I got this. These are little cloths like you get with jewelry when you buy jewelry, and you get 100 in this pack. $4.72 for 100. The white ones, they have them in white. They're the same price. And gray are $6.85. So that's why I went with the pink ones for $4.72. And I just want to see how they feel and how big. Yeah, these are perfect. They're perfect, you guys, if you're looking for something like this. Yeah, they can go with the jewelry to help polish the jewelry up, keep them nice. All right, I like that. Then I found these two different sellers. These are little sticky numbers. Sorry about the TV they just turned on, blaring loud. So the good thing is, this is a multicolor pack here. So I believe each sheet is going to be a different color. I don't care about the colors. I use these to mark the items when I sell them. Yeah, it's a multicolor pack. The deal with this one is you got more for less. So at $1,200, there should be 12 sheets in here. And there are 12 sheets, 4 of each color for 3 of each color. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there it is. So there's 6 colors and you get 2 of each. You get 12. So 12 of these was $2.73. And the other colors, if you didn't get the multi-pack, was going to be only 5 sheets for $2.34. So it was about the same price. I paid 40 cents more and I got 12 sheets versus 5 sheets. So that'll last me a while. And that's $1,200. And if I use up all these stickers, then I know that I've made a lot of sales. And they're self-sticking, so we'll see how long they stay on, because that's the other thing. If they fall off, they're no good to me. They're worthless then. I'm gonna put them back in here so I keep them looking decent. I know that one of the sellers that I buy from all the time on Whatnot, he has labels for all of his bags. Like he just slaps a label on there and writes the number. So all of his things are pre-labeled already. Or maybe he makes the label and just sticks them on at the time of the show. He could be doing that. That's a good idea. This is the other pack, just all plain white. And you get 10 sheets in here for $2.42. So about the same price, and I got 10 sheets. So I just kind of wanted to see, they're all the same size numbering. They're all the same size stickers, and those are going to work out great. I like having the camera this close. What do you guys think? Because I can really, reach out. Okay, I'm going to save that one for a second. Oh, okay, that'll be the last thing. I can't decide. Okay, so I got this card for my husband. Okay, so you've been married a while, or maybe not. You just get comfortable. Well, there's this running joke about farts in our family. And he was driving me crazy. This was a card 133, which is a good price for a card. It's a little tweaked, but once you see the subject, you're like, okay, well, it should be tweaked. Anyway, it just says this. And it's true. It's so true. Men. Okay, so that'll be given to him tonight, along with this. Now, I got these for $15.83. They look like pretty good quality, you guys. They're now $19.81, and they're shoes. They're slip-on shoes for his comfort. They look really nice, actually. I think they're like a dupe for another brand, but I couldn't. Look at that. Tread. Yeah, okay. There is some support in here. It's got a lot of cushion. Almost like that comfort foam in there. And it doesn't say, but the name on here, Kaneman Outdoor. Wait a minute, is that the name brand? I can't remember. But if you know, you can say in the comments below. Anyway, those shoes look nice. Just easy breezy slip-ons for the weekends, right? So I hope he likes them. I hope they fit okay. Put this back in so he knows it's brand spanking new. And yeah, they look really nice. I think he'll like those. Doesn't have to worry about anything else. Just slip them on. And for shoes for him, I think that's a good deal. They look really good quality, actually. Okay. What else do we got going in here? Hold on. I think I got all the little bits out. Okay. My Apple Watch back in May fell and it cracked the screen. I could probably take it in and pay for the screen. It might be worth it. But in the meantime, I got this. It was $24.84. It's a smartwatch with an extra band. So you can get your choice of the second band. I wanted the linked one, like here. Let's open this. Let's open it. And it's all protected, it has plastic on it, so I'm not going to do that yet because I don't want it to scratch. But this is a metal band that comes for the watch, and it comes with a silicone. I think all the watches came with a silicone band, and then you can pick which, if you wanted just one band or if you wanted the second band to go with it. Now, it's not going to fit. This has like the old smartwatch had like the little toggle one. The new ones just slide on the Apple Watch, so all my Apple Watch bands won't fit on this one, sadly. But I do have some of the older ones. Now, this is the one I got. It looks like this in this box, and it's got the silicone band here. And you get your charging cable here, and you get your manual here. And I think there was even a video. I'll go back on. Okay, so I'm anxious to see. I got it in the rose pink, rose gold, like this. It says, press charge. Oh, please charge it before use. Be sure to follow the content provided in the manual. So I am going to be charging that, and I'll let you know an update. You'll see me wearing it for sure if it's all okay. I don't know why that button looks like that. There's a smudge on it. It's brand new. Shouldn't have a smudge on it. Okay, so we'll have to see how that all works out. And I have my band here. And we will get that charged up, and I will have to give you an update. But I think it looks just like my smartwatch before. And I do have protectors. I don't think my covers will fit this one either, which is kind of a bummer that they make them all different. But I was curious to see the packaging, see how well the packaging came. And they try to make it look as slick as it can. And the band was wrapped separately and just put into the bag. So I'm gonna put that in there, put that back in there. Now this is the last thing. Oh my gosh, it came, you guys. Now this was, I think it was on sale today even. It's I paid $26.29 for it. It's now $29.28. KAYALI, and it is the vanilla candy rock sugar fragrance. So that is the one I've been waiting on. Okay, so let's open this up. I'm so excited because from the moment I heard about this through Cheryl for Peace, when she said raw candy, I just like, I could smell it. I could smell it from here. I was so anxious to try it and get it, and it was out of stock or not available. And I found this seller. What is it? It's perfume. It's perfume. It's a name brand. I did buy the dupe one, and I just didn't have any sent to me. And this opens like this. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Vanilla candy rock sugar. Look at that jar. It's frosted glass. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to try this. Keynotes: candied pear, sweet violet, bubble gum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla cream. Yes. Yes, I love this. Okay. It's everything I thought it would be. Yep. we'll see how long it lasts and whether or not it does seem to have, it has the scent. I'm not smelling alcohol like some of the perfumes or the dupes you might see. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Okay, love this one. This is right up there with that Clive Christian. This doesn't have that, this doesn't have that kind of mature fragrance like Chanel, like that. This does have a sweeter scent, and I'm in love with it. Okay, so, and my gosh, look at the packaging. And I do have some picked with freebies, so hopefully I'm going to get those. I don't know. Can't remember now, but this is the KAYALI Rock Candy, Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar one. Yeah, I'm loving it. We'll see how long it lasts. Rub it in. Okay, so that's my haul, everyone. What did you think? What's your favorite item? So I'm happy with actually I really like these Clover beads, the glass beads. I like the iridescent pearl beads. I'm very thrilled with these. Very thrilled. And I can't wait to try out the watch, but this is number one right here. I haven't bought perfume in a while, and I know I've been on a streak buying the perfume, and I have a couple more coming that are similar looks for less, if not the actual item. So stay tuned for those. I just had to try them. So if you like this stuff, let me know in the comment field below. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you again real soon. So thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome also, because you guys have made this channel, so I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, or you have, just double check that you're still subscribed, and then click subscribe and the little bell. It's totally free, and it will notify you whenever I put a new video up. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Okay, bye.